I just wanted to come on here and remind somebody that don't you know you never lose. When you lose, you winning. And when you're winning, you're winning. Well, God on our side, because God cannot lose a battle. God cannot lose at anything. So when you're on God's side, when you think you lost, you are actually winning. Sometimes we can't see it at the time because we want something so badly, but you don't know the dangers unseen. Because the Bible say he watches after us for danger seen and unseen. We don't know what bullet that we literally dodged. We be crying over these relationships, crying over these men and women who be gone, and you find out these people be killers. Full-fledged killers that may have killed somebody else, hurt somebody else, and you don't even know. You just think they're wonderful and amazing. You want that job so bad. Everything look good until you walk off in it. You get in there real good, you find out all the mess and all the chaos. You know what I mean? So when we're losing, when you feel like you're losing, just know you're triumphing. You are winning because God will withhold no good thing from you. God's desire is not to hurt us. There's this thing called life, and certain things are going to hurt because we have the human emotion. But just know when you losing, you winning. You're never losing. Because when you losing, you're winning. And when you're winning, you're winning. You get that? When you're losing, you're winning. And when you're winning, you're winning. Because when you're on God is on your side. Because the Bible say, if God be for us, he's more than the world against us. So anything you go through, yes, it looks bad. It feels bad. But on the other side, if you let God heal you and cultivate you and don't get bitter and hateful and mean and ornery and unforgiving, it's going to be a blessing that you will see later on. And that's the honest to God truth. So I want you to know that when you're losing, you're winning. Get that revelation all down in your spirit, honey. Because if there's something that you wanted and God said no, understand and recognize you are winning. Because God keep us away from things that's not good for us. And remember, we only see so much. We have human desires and human emotions, but guess what? If God denied you anything, and that's including people, you're dodging something. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. We so busy with the artificial stuff. We so busy on the outside looking at people. We so busy looking at people's cars, their houses, their jobs, all the material, and their built up bodies. We looking at all these things, whether it be a man or women, built up bodies, both. It goes for both, males and females. We're doing the same things. You're so busy looking at people on the outside, you're missing the inside of an individual. That's why people have been murdered by the one they were sleeping with. Sleeping with the enemy is a real thing, and it's real. It's really, really real this day and time. Even little kids, were they fifth graders? The one that killed a little boy because he cheated on a little girl? My God. Had planned it all out. I'm sure some of you have seen it on the news or something. Wow. That's interesting. Fifth graders? Y'all plotting to kill a little boy? Stab him up because he's supposed to cheat it? My God. So when God say no, look here, even to relationships, accept it and move on. Accept it with grace and move on up the street, around the block. You hear me? Be blessed, be encouraged, and be inspired. And know that when you think you're losing, you're winning because God is for you and not against you. And God loves us so much. And sometimes you don't know what's going on at the time. But I promise you and I assure you, when you're losing, you're winning because God knows something that you don't know. Be blessed, be encouraged, and be inspired. And always know, if you have God, you're a winner. You're a winner always. You're a winner.